Hello everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. It is Monday the 1st of June. I actually know the date today because it's the start of a new month, which is ridiculous. I don't know why it's June or how it's June, but it's June. But you know, as you can probably tell, I'm in a very good mood this morning. So, my original plan for this week, as of about 2 hours ago, was to mostly spend this week sort of like learning stuff basically. I was going to use my Skillshare membership and just like really sort of dive into things like Premiere Pro and digital drawing, but I've scrapped that completely now. There are several reasons for this drastic change of plan. The first is that, I mean, this doesn't directly affect this week, but it does affect a week in a few weeks' time. But I'm going to take part in the Hogsmeade readathon, which is by Book Rose, the same person as hosts the Owls readathon. I will be doing the Newts, but that's not till August. But the Hogsmeade, it doesn't really have any effect on the Owls or the Newts. It's just sort of like a mini in-between, like you're going to Hogsmeade sort of thing. It's a week-long readathon. It's 22nd to the 28th of June. And there's 10 prompts. You don't have to do all of them. It's just a bit fun, basically. I'm not going to talk about it too much now, but I will be vlogging that separately. So there probably won't be a weekly vlog that week. It'll just be the readathon vlog because I've got 6 books to read in 7 days. So just going to be reading pretty much. So yeah, that doesn't affect this week, but I just wanted to let you know that that is happening later in the month. So this week, my plan has changed slightly because you all know my friend Charlie, very good friend. We were actually just saying this morning when he texted me that we've known each other almost a year at this point, which is ludicrous. Like it's almost been a year. Like honestly, I can't tell you how glad I am that I went to that book meetup, because like that's where I met Charlie. Like we've done so many things, you know, that like it's opened quite a few doors as well, and like it's just, I'm so glad I went. But yeah, anyway, he wanted me to make, if you watched last week's vlog then you'll know that I made myself a pair of trousers because I was bored, and he's asked me to make him a pair, so that's what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be slightly more complicated because I need to adjust the pattern slightly, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm very, very excited about that, and I'm currently waiting for my mum to get back from Tesco's so that we can go to Asda to go get some fabric. That sounds weird, Asda to get fabric, but basically it's because I'm using duvet covers because you can't actually go and get real fabric at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that later. I'll probably show you a little bit, but I'm not going to show you too much because last week's vlog was mainly sewing, so we'll sort of skip over that bit a little bit. But anyway, it's 11:05, so I've probably got like an hour until my mum gets back from doing the shopping at least, and then she'll have to put it away, and then she'll have to have lunch and blah blah blah. So it's going to be a while until I can go out. So in the meantime, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I think, because originally I was gonna, like, I was all set up to like literally just start a Skillshare course. I was going to learn a bit more about Premiere Pro and stuff, and I've got like my working like learning file open and everything, and then Charlie texted me and everything went to shit. So I'm too excited to do that anymore. So I think I'm actually gonna do some blog stuff and some social media stuff instead, which is still part of my original plan, because this week was originally going to be sort of like learning based and also building my business base, so like filming videos, writing blog posts. So it's still part of the plan, guys. There'll just be slightly less learning. On the subject of learning though, before we carry on with the vlog, I want you to get a little bit serious. I think we're all aware of the situation going on in America specifically right now with the Black Lives Matter movement, and I really wanted to encourage you to basically educate yourself, especially if you're white like me. I mean, you don't get much whiter than me, let's be honest. But yeah, I really just like educate yourself. If you can't donate financially, then you know, that's understandable. I'm not really the place to donate money, but you can sign petitions, you can, you know, first just educate yourself. I was watching Book Roast's video about the Hogsmeade readathon, and she found a really good website that sort of has so many links to petitions you can sign, places you can donate, resources to educate yourself, and I'm going through them, and I would highly encourage you to go through them as well, especially if you're white. But yeah, just educate yourself and get involved, because complacency is part of the problem. You know, if you're not doing anything, then you are part of the problem. Everyone needs to get involved because it's not okay. Yeah, please check out that link though and do whatever you can to help. And other than that, let's just move on with the vlog. just realised that I look like, you know in movies, those women that like run Victorian orphanages? I look like one of them with my little bun and my cool dress. Anyway, it's Tuesday. As you saw from the B-roll, well, I mean, you may not have been able to tell what I was doing actually, but I was watching a Skillshare course, so I have been doing what I said I was going to do this week. I was watching one on Premiere Pro because I really want to sort of up the production value of these videos and learn some more editing effects, so that's what I've been doing. Well, that's what I did this morning anyway. I wrote like, I have so many pages of notes here, so you know, this is like my textbook, and it's a Slytherin one that I got from, I believe I got it from America actually when I went to Florida. Oh, that was years ago now actually. I think I was like 14 at the time. We went to Universal, and obviously I bought everything, which was actually in hindsight not a great idea because actually everything is like 3 times more expensive in America for no apparent reason. But you know, I think that the thing I'll never get over though when I went to America is that we went to a bookshop obviously, and a hardback, one hardback was $50. And obviously, like, I know the conversion rates aren't exact, but dollars is usually only a little bit more than pounds. So, you know, generally for a hardback in the UK, you'd be looking at about 11 quid, right? And so in America, I'd expect it to be like $15, you know, like 20 at max for like a fancy one. But no, $50 for just a regular hardback. And I was like, because like, you know, when you watch booktube videos, they're always like, oh, you know, books are so expensive, and you know, I get gifted a lot of things, and so, you know, that's how I have so many books. And I'm like, I mean, I guess they're kind of expensive, but like I never really got it. And then I went to America and I realised, oh shit, this is the way you guys live. That's not cool. But you know, books aren't that expensive in the rest of the world. I did buy one though, because I have no self-control. And I actually specifically, the reason I bought one was because we went to New York Public Library, and when you buy one there you get like the stamp in it, and I wanted the stamp, so it's the same reason I bought one in Paris in Shakespeare and Company, because I wanted the stamp, you know. Anyway, that is completely irrelevant. What I came here to tell you was that I've got some more news basically. My tutor finally emailed me only 3 weeks later than she said she was going to, but you know, because you know, she said she was going to send it to me in advance, and then she was like, oh yeah, I'll send it to you next week, and then she was like, oh yeah, I'll send it to you the week after, except that then it was half term. Well, it was technically half term last week, but like, it's kind of irrelevant since no one's in school properly anyway, so, you know. And then she's finally gotten back to us today. But I have my next task, which I'm not like super excited about it, but I'll admit that it is a fairly good opportunity. So I'm going to try and keep this short. But basically, what it is that some things from Luton, I don't really understand how like the law system works or anything, but basically the magistrates, crown and county courts in Luton want some art to put on the walls basically, and it's going to be in the witness support areas. I don't really know what that means, nor do I particularly care. The thing is that like all of my teachers always really hated me because I have the brains to be like a lawyer or a scientist or something like that, and I just don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Which always deeply frustrated them, but they want some artwork to put on the wall, and so everyone from my college, I think photography, art, like basically everything arty and designy, we're all like, that's our summer project. We've got to create some sort of artwork or a selection of artworks / photographs that they can then pick from. So I believe it's my college plus a few pieces from a local junior school. I don't really know what a junior school is. In the UK we just have like primary school, secondary school, college, university. So like I don't know what a junior school is. To me it sounds like it would be a primary school, right? But like, I don't know, surely they're a bit young to be making professional artworks to go on the wall? I don't know. Yeah, basically it's a really cool opportunity, and even though, because it's going to be in like a witness support area, it can't be anything crazy. And you know, it can't be anything like around like obviously delicate subject matter. So I've got to like tone, like reel in the crazy, and do something kind of boring, I guess, which is like, it's not great because I like to go crazy and I like to do my own thing. However, it would be a really good opportunity if I did manage to get my work in there. So, you know, even though it's not the most exciting brief, and like I would never choose to do this sort of work personally, like it's not paid or anything, it's just a summer project, but it's a good opportunity. You know, I want to get myself out there, and I guess this is kind of a step in the right direction. I mean, it's also compulsory because it's a summer project, but you know. Yeah, so that was a quick rundown, but basically I'm going to be working on that over the next few weeks. I mean, I've got until the 19th to submit my final ideas, but let's be honest, I'll have finished the whole project by about the 15th, because I work apparently 10 times faster than general population, so you know. That's going to be one of my main projects for the meantime, probably working on it quite a lot this week. As far as the trousers that I'm making for my friend Charlie go, I have one of the fabrics, but I can't start until, because I had to order one of the fabrics online. Well, by fabrics I mean duvet covers from Asda, because they didn't have it in store, so I had to order it online, but it's not going to come until like the earliest is Saturday and the latest is next Tuesday, so I've got like at least like 5 days to wait, so I can't really start on it because that's what I'm using for the pockets, and the pockets is the first thing you have to do, so there's nothing I can do on that really, so I just got to hang tight on that. So in the meantime, I am working on Skillshare, so actually we're kind of going back to the original plan despite what I said yesterday, so you know, I will still be working on Skillshare and blog posts. I have written several blog posts today actually. Well, I finished one and started another, so kind of several I guess. And of course I've now got this project to work on. So I'm aware I've been talking for quite a while, so I'm going to wrap it up, but yeah, basically I'm going to be working on this project for probably most of the week, to be honest. I'm like halfway through Order of the Phoenix at the moment. I'm going to try and get a bit more read tonight, and I want to have finished it by Thursday, so then hopefully I can then finish Half-Blood Prince by the end of the week. Yeah, because I'm reading Deathly Hallows as part of the little mini Hogsmeade readathon, which I briefly told you about yesterday. So that won't be until like a couple of weeks, but then I've got some filler time and I kind of just want to get through Harry Potter so I can read other books. So yeah, that is the plan for this week. Working on this project, learning some stuff on Skillshare, writing blog posts, and reading. That's the plan. So, cue the B-roll.
I never give up. It's no, I never give up. I do what I do. I never give up. What is on you? Yeah, I do always what I like. I never give up.
Thursday evening. It's been a weird few days. I'll tell you more about it in the morning because I'm exhausted, but yeah, just wanted to check in before I go to bed, so I'll see you in the morning. Okay, it's Friday morning. I'm very tired, so excuse me if I'm a little bit delirious. My voice is also annoying and tired, so I apologise for that because it really annoys me. But yeah, so let's talk about the last 2 days. Basically, Wednesday it was just a bad depression day really, and what annoys me about them is that like there's really no cause for it, you know, because when, you know, obviously, you know, if you have a shit day, if everything keeps going wrong, then, you know, that's sort of like it validates that feeling, if that makes sense. You know, there's a reason you feel like that, so there's a solution because there's a cause. But you know, I just woke up on Wednesday and I felt like shit, and you know, I tried taking it easy, I tried just doing something I enjoyed, I tried just like getting on with work, I tried going for a walk, I tried going out to work, like I had my favourite food, I had a Starbucks, like I did everything and nothing worked. It was just a shit day for no fucking reason, which really annoys me because there's no cause, so there's no preventing it either, so it just really annoys me. But yeah, I had a shit day, and then I spent obviously yesterday trying to recover from said shit day. I've been eating quite a lot of pizza, but you know, I'm still really tired. I just haven't been sleeping well over the last couple of days, which is maybe part of the problem. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better today, and my mum and I are going to spend the day sort of doing some research on universities, and like businessy stuff. Obviously, if this whole, you know, global pandemic hadn't happened, then, you know, we'd have probably gone to open evenings and stuff like this year. But obviously it has happened and there's nothing we can do about that. So it's annoying because everything's sort of been set back a year. But yeah, I want to start looking at universities and things, even though we can't go and visit them and stuff yet. But we think as of like now, they're thinking that open days and things will go ahead as normal after September. So hopefully things will go back to some semblance of normality after the summer holidays. But yeah, we're just trying to get all that research in now so that I can sort of have an idea of where I'm heading. Yeah, I think I'll probably talk about university in a different vlog as like a separate thing. And I will, of course, when we go to open days, I'll bring you along. But yeah, basically I do want to take my education further. I do want to, I guess, meet people who actually care about photography, because I was hoping that was what I'd get from the college, but obviously at this stage, school is still compulsory at this stage, and also most people still aren't paying for it, and so it's like a lot of them are still like, oh, I just take photography because it's the easy option, which it isn't the easy option, by the way, but you know. So I'm hoping that by the time you get to like uni level with, you know, like you're paying like £9,000 a year to be there and everything, people will care. So that's sort of what I'm hoping. I don't really know much at the moment, but I will talk about it gradually as I have a clue what I'm doing. I have been doing a little bit of research over the last few days as well for my summer project. Did I tell you about that? Yes, I did tell you about that. I've just been sort of emailing around basically my immediate family to get some opinions, because I've never been to a court or anything like that, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. Neither of any of my immediate family actually, but you know, we're all fairly boring in this family. But yeah, so I've just been doing a little bit of research and sort of getting feedback and stuff, and also my last bit of fabric arrived, so I can start making trousers now. But that won't be happening today, that'll probably be a weekend project. But you know, and I also haven't quite yet finished Order the Phoenix. But hopefully that will happen this week. Yeah, I'm going to carry on with what I was doing, which was Animal Crossing. And then I will get on with researching when my mum's dressed. Okay, I am more awake now. So, it's 5 to 1. My mum's gone to have lunch. Hence why we're no longer researching, but we spent the morning researching universities, and I mean, the decision on what one I'm going to is kind of been made for me due to the fact that I cannot afford to live in London, because we narrowed it down. I think I might do like a whole video about universities nearer the time. I'm not going to university until like next year, so I'd be a 2021 starter, but we wanted to look at them now. So our sort of narrowed down options were London, Norwich and Oxford, and while I really loved the London fashion photography course, but like I can't afford to live in London. It's like 11,000 per month or something, and I was like, there's no way in hell I can afford that. So it's, yeah, like, and Oxford was kind of like, it was alright, but like they're not that great with people with disabilities, and I don't know, like the course was just, it was kind of pathetic compared to Norwich. So yeah, we're like, it's kind of decided really, so unless when we go to the open day it's like there's some other huge red flag, then like it's kind of decided, but you know. So as I said, my mum's having lunch, but after lunch, assuming the weather holds out, because it did like tip it down with rain earlier, like absolutely tip it down. Like the weather's been phenomenal really since like mid-March. Like it's been blazing sunshine, really hot, solid for like three months basically of solid sunshine, and then the heavens have just opened the last few days, which I'm really appreciating, because while I don't love the rain, I hate the heat more. So I'm enjoying being able to wear my nice turtleneck jumpers and jeans and boots and coats and my cool things again, because I don't like summer. Yeah, we are going to go for a walk, talk some more, and I'm also I mean, it'll be mostly in next week's vlog, because like this week's kind of over at this point, but next week and sort of going forward, I'm also going to have a lot of focus on sort of like taking stock images and just collecting things that I can later make money off of. Which again, it's really annoying that this has happened when it's happened, because if it wasn't for this whole global pandemic, then I would have been able to do my road trip, which, well, I mean, for one, it just would have been fucking sick, but for the other one, like, they were going to be really high quality, really thought out, planned images, so I could have made like a little zine out of them. They'd be things that I'd be happy to sell as prints and things, but that won't happen until next year. So it'll still happen, it's just set me back. And again, I was going to spend this year sort of like collecting loads of images that I can upload to stock sites, and now I can't. Things are starting to open back up a little bit now. So like we can, I mean, all the shops and stuff are still closed, but like we can travel anywhere in the country providing we use our, you know, common sense, which really isn't that common, to be honest, but you know. So, you know, I can, like, we have a bit more freedom, so we can go to like the local forests and stuff and start taking those stock photos, even if I can't do like the portraits and stuff that I originally wanted to. So, you know, we are starting to get a little bit more freedom back, which is nice. But yeah, that will mostly be next week, to be honest. So that'll probably be next week's vlog theme, sort of like trying to, I guess, plan and collect things. Maybe I might even do like a few stock photo specific shoots. If I do, then I might do that as a separate video, so let me know if you want to see that. I know people do like set up shoots specifically for stock photos. I don't know what I can do given how limited I am, but I will try. But yeah, anyway, for that's next week. So for this week, well, I mean, today honestly it'll mostly just be we're gonna go for a walk after my mum's had lunch. I printed out a load of photos when we were looking at unis, because I wanted to like show my mum the vibe I was going for, if that makes sense. So I sort of put them together on a Word document, I printed them out, and I'm gonna like actually stick them and decorate it in my art journal, which I will probably do today, whether now or after we walk, I don't know. I will play some more Animal Crossing for sure. And I also now have all the fabric I need to make Charlie's trousers, which I think I told you earlier, but that means that I can get started on that, although it probably won't be till tomorrow. So yeah, I also need to actually finish reading Order of the Phoenix, which, I mean, like, I'm this much of the way through, so like, I've got this much left, which is, I mean, it's still 300 pages, so I don't know, I mean, I could do it today, but like, I'm not sure I will do it today. I will definitely read today though. Anyway, I'm waffling, so yeah. I'm gonna go for a walk, do mood board, Animal Crossing, and read, basically. That's the plan for today, and I'll get back to you tomorrow when hopefully I will start sewing. So, as you saw from the last clip, it is thundering. It's actually still thundering, which is quite rare. I feel like thunderstorms don't usually last very long. but I love thunderstorms. I think they're so cool. So yeah, I'm very happy right now because I love thunderstorms. So it is Saturday. Did you hear that? It's still thundering. Basically, like, I haven't been sleeping well the last couple of nights. I don't know what it is. Like, I got my weighted blanket, I've been taking my meds. Shit just happens, you know, so I just haven't been sleeping well, and that was also the case last night. So, I mean, I got 6.5 hours, which for some people would probably be more than adequate, but for me, that's like I may as well have not slept at all. So, you know, I'm not feeling my best because I am tired, but you know, I'm carrying on regardless. And this thunderstorm has severely cheered me up, so you know. I did a few mood boards this morning. I made them yesterday, but then I actually cut them out and stuck them in today, which was basically because we were looking at unis yesterday. I made sort of like some uni mood boards because I like that sort of thing. So yeah, and I did that at like stupid o'clock in the morning because I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I got up and I made mood boards instead, which is obviously really a valuable use of my time, right? Yeah, I mean, I've been doing like a few little things, like play a bit of Animal Crossing. I had a shower, which is why my hair's still damp and in plaits. And I was gonna go for a walk, but obviously now it's tipping it down with rain and thundering, so that will not be happening. But mostly I've been working on the pair of trousers that I'm making for Charlie. I love the thunder's really distracting me, but I love it. I haven't vlogged me making the trousers because I know he watches these vlogs and I wanted to be a surprise when he receives them. So I haven't been vlogging that, but honestly it's quite hard to vlog anyway because I only have one spare plug socket under my desk, and so I can either have my fairy lights on or the sewing machine, and obviously I need the sewing machine to sew, so it means I can't put my big fairy lights on, which means I have to have my big light on, but that makes like the camera flicker. I don't know why it does it, I cannot figure it out, so it's hard to film because then it's not the best quality. So, and also it's like literally the same as last week because like I'm making the same trousers, I'm using the same pattern, so you know, not much different really, you're not missing anything. It is actually only 3, which I can't quite believe because I feel like today has lasted forever, but I suppose I did get up early and the days always seem longer when you get up early. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day because I am tired, but I do sort of want to wrap up the vlog here because I'm likely to fall asleep quite late. So late, early, you can tell I'm tired. And yeah, I don't want to like fall asleep without ending the vlog, so I am going to end it here. So this week has been kind of weird because like we changed the plan and then we changed the plan again. It was originally going to be a learning week and then it was going to be sewing week and then it kind of changed back to a learning week, so it's kind of been like a bit of both really at the end of it. So you know, I have been using Skillshare a little bit, not quite as much as I'd originally planned, just because there's been other things going on and then I wasn't feeling that great on Wednesday, Thursday. But you know, like I've still made some good progress. I wrote some blog posts, planned some videos. Obviously I've started the trousers now. Like we spent all day yesterday like planning and researching unis and stuff, so like well I've made some good progress. Like it's a sort of week that like I've been working on a lot of things, but I haven't, like I've made a lot of progress but I just haven't managed to tick anything off, if that makes sense. So I mean, I'm sure next week will I'm sure the start of next week will mostly just be finishing off making the trousers, but I don't know, we'll see how far I get today and tomorrow. But otherwise I think next week is going to be focused a lot on writing and also filming some more videos and stuff, and basically just like getting more content I can put out, because I want to get like a nice backlog so that I can then start working on my summer project for college, because I do need to get started on that. So yeah, that's like roughly what's coming up in next week, but I'll tell you more about next week in next week's vlog. So But now that is the end of this week's vlog. So thank you for watching. Like it if you enjoyed. Comment down below and tell me what you've been doing this week. And tell me what your favourite weather is, because mine is clearly thunderstorms. I love them. They're so cool. There it goes again, demonstrating for me. I really hope you can hear the thunder, otherwise this is not going to make any sense. But yeah, tell me what your favourite weather is down below. I'd love to know. And yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. And I will see you in the next video.